meters. Now, how do we do that? Well, the trick that we have to do is realize that there is actually a mnemonic or a phrase that we could use to know how to do that. And the phrase is, King Henry died, mother didn't care much. Okay? And what that means to us is, for king, we have kilometers. Henry, we have hectometers. For died, we have decameters. For mother, we have meters. For didn't, we have decimeters. Care, we have centimeters, and M, we have millimeters. So we go from kilometers, hectometers, decameters, meters, decimeters, centimeters, and millimeters. Now the way we do these conversions is each time we move from a smaller unit, so from millimeters, to a larger unit, like centimeters, or from centimeters to decimeters, each time we move from a smaller unit to a bigger unit, we divide by 10. Okay? So each time we divide by 10. So if I'm going to move from millimeters to kilometers, I'm going to go, okay, 1 millimeter divided by 10, and then divided by 10, and then divided by 10, divided by 10 each time. Or you could divide it by 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's if we're going from a smaller unit, millimeters, to a larger unit. But if we're going from a larger unit to a smaller unit, we're going to do the exact same thing, except each time we're going to multiply by 10. Each step we multiply by 10. Every time. So now if we look right here, we're going from convert 1 kilometer into meters. So if we have 1 kilometer and we're going into meters, so that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 times. Okay? So for those 3 times, we're going to go 1 times 10 times 10 times 10. Kilometers, 1, 2, 3. 1 times 10 is 10. 10 times 10 is 100. 100 times 10 is 1,000. So we will have 1,000 meters. Now, what if we were going to go and take that and do something different? Like, what if we were going to go and take 12, so let's say we had 12 hectometers. 12 hectometers. And we wanted to go and convert that into meters. Well, we would take our hectometers, and if we're going from hectometers to meters, we're going to multiply it by 10. So that's 1, 2. So we would have 12 times 10, which is 120, and times 10 again, which will give us 1,200 meters. That's all that is to it, guys. So if we were going to go backwards, so let's say we're at 1,200, so let's say we take the same thing. We're at now 12 meters, and we're going to hectometers. Well, I would take 12 divided by, I'm at meters, 1, 2, I have 10 twice, divided by 10, divided by 10, and that would give us, 1,200 divided by 10, divided by 10, that would give me 12 hectometers. That's it. Now we'll do just a couple more, but that's really this thing right here is all you really need to know. If you guys can remember this, each step, you'll be fine. So there's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are your options, okay? So let's say we have 1.76 meters. And we want to convert it into decimeters. Well, we take 1.76. We're at meters, and we're going to decimeters. So So 1.76, we're only going one time. So 1.76 times 10 is going to give us 17.6. Or if we're going to take this 1.76 meters and turn it into millimeters. Right, you know, let's go into decameters. Okay, so 1.76 meters and we're turning it into decameters. So we have our 1.76 meters and we're going into decameters. We're dividing by 10, which means we're going to move the decimal space over one space, which is going to give us 0.176 decameters. And the mistake that I made over here, guys, is that I did not put in the units. You need to always make sure you have the units. So guys, that's unit conversion. It's going to almost for sure, possibly, maybe, be on your mid-year. So make sure you remember, King Henry died, mother didn't care much. If we're going from millimeters towards kilometers, so if we're going from a small unit of measurement to a large one, we divide. If we're going from a large unit of measurement to a smaller one, like kilometers to millimeters, we multiply. That's it, guys. Hope this helps. Take care.